clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The 2010s team out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 2010s team.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
LeBron James is out there with Simmons. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Doncic in at the 2. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He rifled that one in from distance.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Sabonis' screen on Wade. Doncic drained for 2 points. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for the West All-Stars. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 2010s team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
A different look for the 2010s team. Howard comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and LeBron subbed in for Dwayne Wade. A tight game here in Cleveland. Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 2010s team.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
From the top of the key, a shot by KD. No good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
James, the pass to Sabonis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Traps in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Spins. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard attacking, and that one good.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. West All-Stars shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of it.
Durant kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. And stolen by LeBron. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the West can't hang on to the ball. So for the West, George is checked in for LeBron. Jaylen Brown comes in for Doncic. And it's Paul in for Damian Lillard. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Paul outside. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Paul. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. The 2010s team also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. George passes to Jokic. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. James left side. Jokic with the steal. Paul for three. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got 5. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
The shot's good. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. Paul's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Paul finds James. From deep three-point range. No good there. And the West will go the other way now. Paul right side. From deep, George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. Leonard looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So it's the West now. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Howard, that's good.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
All up top, defended by Paul. Outside, George. Down kicks to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. George dishes to Gobert. No good that time. 20 that time from Leonard. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
First team foul. At the line for the 2010s team, James Harden. At the line for substitution on the court.
Paul with the 3. They get it back. Here's Davis. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but
and so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Howard. Stephen Curry's out there with Harden. And it's LeBron James. And it's KD in at the 3 spot.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. It's a big-time 3.
Here's Jokic. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Jokic has got 6.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And stolen by James. Harden right side. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
It's Curry outside, drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. James with a deep 3, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the 2010s team leads by 6. Curry passes to Doncic. Back to Curry. And they double up Doncic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Giannis. From deep. They get it back. Jokic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
James in the post. Curry meets him for 3. And no good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Jokic kicks to Doncic. Fires from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. And it's now only a 1-point 2010s team lead. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. James dishes to KD. It doesn't go for him. KD's gone 1 of 4 so far. James finds Curry over Harden. Again, the West All-Stars.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
He had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 20 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Here's Davis. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the West. Outside, Simmons. Over in the corner, Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
That bucket in no time at all. Paul's got 10.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
Shot's good by Durant.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the 2010s team.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Rose kicks to KD. A three-pointer, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It's good from long range.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul against Westbrook. And it's Durant with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Leonard, no luck.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Rose passes to Westbrook. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Paul dishes to Brown. Paul outside. Back to Simmons. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. West All-Stars lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it. And here's Jokic outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
LeBron kicks to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Curry outside, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. From downtown, Curry's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Giannis. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They recover it. The 3 from Harden. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Curry kicks to LeBron. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. He dishes it to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Harden finds Curry. Driving to the basket. He sinks the 11-footer. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Down low, knocks it loose. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the 2010s team making a change here. Durant's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Here's Curry. From deep 3-point range.
Oh, what a shot! He brought the rain from deep.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
James. And James throws it down.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Doncic against Harden. Back to Curry. Harden the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
The West leading by 6. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. .125 left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to Harden. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
LeBron passes to Giannis. Going inside. Another shot. James dishes to Giannis. It's Curry outside. That's tipped.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jokic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. James wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up with the 2010s team. Here's the feed to Howard. Yes!
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
James Harden. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. KD against James. It's thrown back as a Kumbo, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
The evolution of Giannis has been remarkable to watch, including him wanting to take over in the important spots in games.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by the 2010s team. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. They're down by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Curry. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg,